We've got baseball for you this afternoon from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians. The Cubs enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next, Enrique Munoz, the D.C. native, will be on the mound to start here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
So striding forward now, Peter Crozier, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we are officially underway from Cleveland as the first pitch misses for ball one. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And that's out number 1. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6-5. He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
Settling in now, Charlie Mueller took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Now here it comes. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is pulled into right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. James Cho will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
So striding in, Raul Tejada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Raul Tejada.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And a good throw gets him one gone. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Cho is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind an account, he tends to nibble a little bit. Then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So he sets him down swinging. Albert Almora becomes out number 2 this inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Garrett Little.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And that'll keep the inning alive for Tommy Joseph.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball.
But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in, Chris Valdez. Sitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. First pitch on its way. This one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
A little low. It's 2-2. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Striding in, Michael Love comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Drilled to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Joe DeVore.
Now at the plate, Joe DeVore, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Bruce Shaver, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Shaver.
First offering on its way. Just missed with a breaking ball. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Set to get his day started, Joel Gonzalez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a strike.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down in a way like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Shaver gets his lead at first, nobody out. The curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Missed with a slider. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Right to him. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Into the box, Kevin Casto. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Love takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Indians there. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Watkins. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. Watkins is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player. Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Standing in now, William Nam, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
In now, Bruce Sanborn. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Peter Crozier waits on deck. Runners on first with 1 down. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. set. Here's the 3-1.
3-2 now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Coming to the plate now, Peter Crozier, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Watkins at second. Sanborn is over at first with 1 away. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Crozier, a native Pennsylvanian. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Oh, he's able to get a glove on that one. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch, and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Into the box now, Charlie Mueller. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0 lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. But this will be foul. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Into the box now for the Cubbies, Angel Barrios. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 10 for him on the year. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Oh, man, when he got the 2nd out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Stepping in now, Chris Valdez.
Chris Valdez.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. A high fastball is in there. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the damage is already done as the Cubs plate 4 on this grand slam home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 4-0 Chicago. At the plate, Martin Morales. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Too low, 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. It's taken for strike 2.
Count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Again, a 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Now in the box, Manuel Almanza. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Morales aboard here at first with nobody out. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch, and he struck him out.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. Standing in now, Raul Tejada, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Tejada is playing third base tonight, although he's most often found across the diamond at first.
Well, we know he's got some of the softest hands in the game, the way he's able to pick and help out his infielders. But one thing at first base that doesn't get tested a lot, outside of the 3-6-3 double play, is a throwing arm. We know we've heard it's strong, but to go over to third base, I'm going to have my eyes locked in on this.
Got him. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Crozier moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians leave one. They're down 4-0. Ready for another chance? Michael Love. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Let's go, Indians.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard ground ball to third. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
First pitch on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. A runner at first with no outs here.
Let's go, Cleveland.
And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Pause and the 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Into the box, Mike Watkins. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, William Nam.
Digging in for his second at-bat, William Nam. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. The 2-1. It's a high drive to left. Back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
In now, Bruce Sanborn.
Designated hitter, Bruce
As he pops the
Sanborn.
first pitch foul behind the plate. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1 and 2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. Count still at 1 and 2. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Six runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. The 1-2. Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Line drive to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Indians nothing. So digging in now, Garrett Little. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this
Number
thing?
43.
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Crozier moves over. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, first baseman, Tommy Joseph.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Tommy Joseph. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Mueller is there in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Bruce Shaver.
Into the box now, Bruce Shaver. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. DeVore is there, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Nathan Shelton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Peter Crozier. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. First pitch on its way. Hit to short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Set and the pitch. There he goes. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Crozier leads off second with nobody out. Two and 0. Pickoff move to second, and the runner will get back standing.
Let's hold him, guys. Let's hold him.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Casto comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 30, Angel Barrios.
Digging in and looking for more, Angel Barrios comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him, and that misses inside 1-0. And that one just missed outside.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
1 out and a runner on second base. Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there.
The left fielder, number 32, Chris Valdez.
Digging in once again, Chris Valdez. Hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. From the stretch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Almora, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. So coming to the plate, Joel Gonzalez. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Barrios sprinting after it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 7, Kevin Casto.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Casto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Crozier is in pursuit. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Martin Morales.
In now for Cleveland, Martin Morales. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Let's go, Indians!
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. Morales isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. And they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside to Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Stepping in now, Manuel Almanza. Wow, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Into the box now, Raul Tejada. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 6 and the Indians 2. Ready for another shot now, Michael Love.
Third baseman, Michael Love.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. To short. Morales over to his left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now batting, Joe DeVore. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. One out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Watkins.
Now at the plate, Mike Watkins. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Joseph is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 6-2. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Line drive to left. Valdez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Now to the plate, Garrett Little. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Crozier waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Tommy Joseph.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Back here in Cleveland, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Ready to take his hacks again. William Nom, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. Lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Bruce Sanborn.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Bruce Sanborn. Here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Back up the middle. Diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
Yeah, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hitting one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
Standing in now, Peter Crozier.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. It's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hit down the third baseline. This is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Grounded to third. Gonzalez comes up with it. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Charlie Mueller.
Digging in, Charlie Mueller, runner in scoring position with Sudan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tapper up the line. ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Sanborn at second with 2 down. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They lead it 6-2. Coming to the plate now, Schaefer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way. Just got a piece to the right side. Goes foul for strike 1. Windup and the 0-1. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
And he got him.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman.
In now, Joel Gonzalez. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. The pitch. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. In for strike 2. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In now, Kevin Casto. No balls and 1 strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Mueller ranging up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Martin Morales, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
And that's in there, 2-1. Two runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Bouncer up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Tribe. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Montalvo been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Cody Montalvo.
Angel Barrios will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Barrios.
First delivery to him on the way. Well, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, boy, what a different ballpark this place plays in Cleveland. That old Municipal, they called that the mistake by the lake. But Progressive Field, this is a tough ballpark to hit. We'll hit them out of Hero.
You know, this is an interesting ballpark, Dan, and that's why what they were able to do today on the offensive side was so special. This place early in the season plays super big. It's cold out there. The ball is not traveling. Once the summer months heat this place up, right center becomes a nice option.
Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
And not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Valdez stands at second with no outs. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. 3 runs already home here. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's set. Here it comes. And that misses ball 1.
Come on, Indians.
Hey. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Nobody out, runner on first. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for him.
Into the box, William Nam drives it out to deep right center field. Little giving chase. 1 out.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Bruce.
Stepping up now, Bruce Sanborn. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hard hit at third. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Ryan Delgado is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
16, Ryan Delgado.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Manuel Almanza.
Catcher, Manuel Almanza.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Here's the 0-1. A little bouncer. Swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Raul Tejada. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First offering on its way. And a changeup right down the middle.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Weak chopper up the line. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. Standing in, Albert Almora hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Into the box now, Garrett Little, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And he misses there, 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 misses up and in.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Peter Crozier. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch lofted in the air out toward right center. Little on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Charlie Mueller. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Angel Barrios.
Angel Barrios is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his 2nd home run of the game, as he'd dearly love to make it 3 right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tommy Joseph, starting things for his side in the 9th. They face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
ready with the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2. Still 1-2.
Come on now, Tribe.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
Went for the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch is in there, a called strike 3.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
In now, Bruce Shaver, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Shaver brings in a batting average right at .290, a respectable number for sure. 0-1, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joel Gonzalez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Chicago get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. James Cho earns win number 4 on the season. Enrique Munoz permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Flezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago.